Hey, good evening, folks. This is Mark here in JTech. How are you this evening? Hope everything finds you good. Today what we're going to do is we're going to show the basic operation of pulling codes with our Autel analyzer here. What we have is a 2018 GMC Sierra pickup. I don't anticipate any real problems with it, hopefully. And we've went through the initial progress of setting up the analyzer. We got it plugged into power. We have our reading unit plugged into our USB port, and I got the key on. So our DTC port will ultimately feed us what we need if we can get this darn thing to stay on. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go through, I'm going to pull this up. Now, this is a GMC, so it'll fall under the GM emblem, which I don't mean to sound stupid, but that's what it'll do. But it'll ultimately call for a GMC here in a minute. All right, and what it's wanting to do in this particular section is you can either automatically scan your VIN in, it'll go out and recognize it from the ECM, or you can put it in manually. Well, this is a 2018. This particular machine, this particular analyzer, only goes up to 2015, so I have to put it in basically manually. What we can do is we'll hit auto selection, and it's going to hit OK. Whoop, back. Sorry about that. Need to hit read first. And it's going to go out and read the VIN. All right, it comes up with the VIN number, no problem, as you can see. Now we're going to select OK, and this is going to come back up, decoding failed. Well, that's because of the difference on the years that this is capable of diagnosing. So we're going to hit OK here, and we're going to hit escape here, then we're going to hit manual selection. And what I'm going to do is just go to a 2015, which is the newest it'll go. I'm going to hit light truck. I'm going to hit GMC. As you can see, GMC finally comes up. And then I'm going to hit Sierra, which is what this is. All right, now it's going to go through and load up our data. It's communicating with it. And now we're going to do an auto scan. All right, with the auto scan, let me step aside here. The auto scan, we're going to come up, and then we're going to go into the L83 or 5.3 liter option, which is the engine this has. And now it's going to talk to the computer again and get what we want. As you can see, it has an active air grill and what have you. We don't care about that. So what we want to do is come back out of here, and now it's going to go in and scan the engine control module. And it's going to go through all the areas. I think there's roughly 18 areas that this checks. So we'll just wait for it to go through. Well, let's see here. Stopped on it for some reason. There we go. All right, the 8-speed transmission. We'll continue running through. All right, then we can look at our trouble codes. No faults detected. All right. So let's go back here to, where am I at here? Special functions. Let's try that. Okay, we don't want that. I don't want to reset them yet. So let's go back out of here. Back out of here. Yes. Okay, we're going to go into auto scan one more time. It should have went through all the modules, but it didn't go through all of them. Okay, now we're going to go into two-wheel drive. And then this will take about 5 minutes or so. So we'll go through and communicate with it, and we'll come back and show you our results. All right, welcome back, guys. All right, now we're done scanning the module, and I'm just going to go through here real quickly and show you. Right now we have no faults. Everything from the ECM all the way down to the restraint system. We're going to come up. Passenger control module, no problem. Instrument cluster, radio controls, HVAC. But we do have a radio fault, and we'll address that in a moment. No problem with the amplifier. The human machine interface control module. Basically, this is the device that allows us to control or talk to the unit itself, to the ECM, or the BCM as it would be. As you can see, we got 19 areas that we checked. All right, so we're going to go back to the radio, and I'm going to pull that up. And this is how you check your fault to see what it is. It's diagnosing it again now, just the radio itself. It's going to come up, and I'm going to look to see what the trouble code is. Okay, and the trouble code will pop up, and it's showing a DTC current status, not current. The DTC history status is history, and the code is a uniform 0164. Okay, anything under the uniform code or U is usually communications. Now what we have here is we lost communications with the HVAC control module. All right, I'm going to back out of this one, clear that one there. I don't need it anymore, and I'll show you why. And I'm going to come back to trouble codes again. Oh, my fault. I want to go back one more step. I want to come back down to this one here. As you can see, radio cleared. And we're going to go to the interface here. We're going to see what it is. Trouble code, and I'm probably going to be with communications again. Okay, front video display output signal. All right, so basically what that means, it's a Bravo 124 Echo -00. And that's basically telling us that the radio is not functioning, which and hence it is not, because I have the radio turned off. So that's why this fault that showed up is because I actually have the radio silenced. If I turned the radio on, then this fault would not show up. So that's pretty much where we stand with this. I'm going to go ahead and clear the DTC, and we're going to do that. We're going to back out of it, and hopefully that was of some interest to you and was able to kind of help you see how to walk your way through at least an Autel analyzer. And thank you. See you again.